Hey guys, just wanted to get started back into our updates that we do every month. It's been a few months since I've been on, and yeah, I just wanted to get back into that for this year. We're back from a trip to the States, which was really good. It was shorter this time than usual, but we got to spend time in both Georgia and Missouri, and so it was really nice to catch up with family and friends, and this time was particularly encouraging because, one thing we try not to do is ramble on and on about what we're doing here in Scotland and what God is showing us and teaching us, and when people are interested and want to know what's happening, what's going on, we want to share, but we also want to make sure that we're finding out what's going on with people in their lives, and it's not just about us, and we are a bit removed, so it's kind of hard for people to connect with exactly what we're doing until you come and see it. And I know if you follow the updates and things that Amy does and what I do, you get a good taste of what's going on throughout the year. But we just, we try not to say too much because we don't want to, overburden people with what's going on with us. Because it's about all of us, and so, but it was really cool because so many of you just showed an interest in what God was doing and teaching us and saying, and that was really encouraging to be able to share with you from our lives and feel like that really challenged or blessed people, as well as that causing an interaction between us where you were able to share with us things that were going on with you, and it was just a really blessed, sweet time to spend with all of you guys, and so we really enjoyed that. It's good to be back in Scotland, though. I mean, I think this time more than any, I've actually missed it and felt like this is home and this is where we're to be right now, and so we were really excited to get back and get plugged in. And of course, our kids are, they were kind of. By the end of our trip, Garrett wasn't eating very much, and he had lost all kinds of weight, and they were ready to be home too. And throughout the course of the trip, he would look up at me and go, "Home, home," and so it's cool that he missed being here and recognizes that this is his home. So that was really neat. But we're back now and are settled in, and the year is kind of kicked off. Both the kids have had some pretty nasty colds and gotten over them, though, but they're doing great. Garrett he's speaking in basically full sentences now. It's so much fun when he'll come up and you can tell he's thinking about what to say, and he'll come up and say, "Some yogurt, please," or, he'll walk up and go, "Play outside in the snow," so it's really fun to see that happening. And Kara is getting close to crawling and has 2 teeth now, so she's not a slobber bucket as much anymore, which is kind of nice. But yeah, they're doing great, and Amy and I are really enjoying being back and just getting involved here. And I feel like God has really, just been showing us more and more how, in our lives we can strive to have things that we want and do things we want in a day, or we can give ourselves to the things that He has for us to do and the way He wants us to live and to serve and to be a part of people's lives. And so He continues to challenge our lives with that, and it's been great. We've got an amazing group of guys and girls here that are just plugging into to responsibilities that need to be done at the base, but even more, I really feel like everyone's catching the heart of something that we feel God is calling us to, this missional living through incarnational ministry. And it's really exciting to see that, and everybody's finding a place, and then that's really cool too because it's helping Amy out. She doesn't have to do as many responsibilities, and some of the things that I used to do I'm able to pass on to some of the other guys, and so it's just great to see us working together. And one of the things we're really focusing on this year is just being a bit more intentional with our relationships, not having an agenda with people, but just being more intentional, and taking the time to go and have coffee with someone, or invite someone up to the house, because we have special events that run throughout the course of the month. We do Create, which is an open mic night that is at a local church downtown, the local Nazarene church, and kids come from all over to play their music at that, and so we get to hang out with them. And then the Wednesday after, we have a workshop for them of something about music or photography or art, and that's a time to really engage and enjoy getting to know them, and really increase their skills, and that's really important. And then we also have community meal one Friday where we invite people up to the house to eat, and then we play games, and so that's great. And then we have a Caedmon's evening, which is kind of like a folksy storytelling, showing art, playing music, just sharing together, and everybody brings a food or a drink that they like, that they want to share with everybody else. And so it's just, again, another community thing. So we're inviting people to that, and getting people to come to the house. So we just want to focus on the relationships with others that God has for us. And again, that being one of the things, being really trying to get out there and not just be friends with believers, but also with those that are non-Christians, just to be a human and connect with other humans and share God's story with them. We really feel that burden growing in us this year, and so we'll see what happens. It's an exciting time, and we got to go away for a few days for a staff retreat. We went up to the Highlands outside of Inverness and spent some time praying and planning the year and discussing, and that was really good. It was a nice, evenly paced time. We had beautiful weather, so we were able to get out and go for walks, and lots of good things came out of that. We kind of adjusted a few things in our the new monastic rhythm that we follow here at Stanley House, and so yeah, it's been a really good few months, and we're looking forward to just getting into this year, and lots of stuff going on, and it really feels like God's at work in a strong way in Paisley, and so we're excited about that. Churches are coming together to do things, and people are starting to fellowship and pray together, and so we're looking forward to what God does this year. Our staff were also able to go to some training down in Harpenden, England, where YWAM has a training location there, and we'll have DTS starting up in June, and so we wanted people to get some training for that, so that was good for them. And then most of us are going off to the Western European Leaders Consultation, which is in Dublin. Well, we leave for that in a few days, so yeah, lots of exciting things, but just keep us in your prayer and in your prayers, and really we're trying to focus on just staying in the Word this year and seeing that come to life in our lives, and we're really working on just consistent unity and openness and vulnerability to each other and to the people around us, and we really want just to be living the reality of God every single day, that He's very real in our lives, and we're allowing Him to be so. And with this missional living through incarnational ministry, the heart is that every day I am on mission from God, for God. Everything I do is part of that, and and I need to be willing to put myself in the place where people are, and the needs that are there, whatever they are, be willing to meet those and be willing to serve. And so yeah, just be praying for that. God will show us what that means and how we can live that out and everything. So yeah, we'd love for some of you to come and visit, be a part of what we're doing here at some point. I know that's a possibility for several of you, so we're looking forward to that. And yeah, so I just want to bless you and thank you for everything you've given into our lives and into what we're doing here. And we really enjoyed our time getting to visit with everyone there in the States. So yeah, here we go. We're off into 2010, and we'll see all the cool stuff that God has in store, and look forward to hearing from you guys as well. So blessings. We love you all, and I'll talk to you soon.